Indeed. Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one, we have gone back to a rather old arcade coin-op, but a classic arcade coin-op. This is Wizard of Wor, which was developed by Midway, I think. I don't think they were Bally Midway by this time. In 1980. And rather unsurprisingly, the first thing that people tend to notice about this game is that it uses the same speech software or the same speech sampler as Gorf. But one thing that they tend to sort of not notice is this game was actually developed before Gorf. So it's more accurately, Gorf uses the same speech synthesizer as this. Now when I reviewed Gorf a while ago, I didn't have the samples, so there was no speech in it. I do have them now because it's a bit late for that one. But it's not too late for this. Yeah. So we get the full Wizard of Wor experience. Now I reviewed the Commodore 64 conversion of this quite a while ago. It's got to be at least 2 years ago. And I was a big fan of the Commodore 64 version. I still am. It's a really good conversion. So if you are, you know, even vaguely a fan of the coin-op original, you definitely want to check the Commodore 64 version out. But anyway, enough of this. Let's. What I'll do, I'll bung in 2 credits. Yes, when you put in the coin, it says another coin for my treasure chest. Anyway, I'll put in 2 credits so I can do a 7 live game. So, away we go. So the game starts off pretty innocuously. I am the yellow guy here, and the idea is to simply make your way through the maze, or the dungeons as they are referred to in the game, and destroy all of these. I forget what the first wave of enemies are actually called. Then you get the yellow ones and the red ones turn up. They are invisible, but they become visible once they are in the same either horizontal or vertical path as you within the maze. Now it's very tempting to do what I'm doing here, which is to just stand in a corner and wait for the enemies to come to you. It is really not a good idea though, so I do actually try to move around and catch the fuckers. So I've got that one, but he's fired at me at the same time. This thing that's just turned up is a warlock. You need to destroy him, because then, as well as the bonus, the next level is a double score dungeon. Now you've got to be quick to shoot the warlock, otherwise he will just disappear through either of the gates on either side there, and that's it, he's got away. You're not going to be getting in. Ah, you fuck. Fucking hell, that was close. Right, you've got to keep an eye on this radar here at the bottom, because yeah, the enemy monsters that are invisible do keep showing up there, so it's a way of keeping track of them. I am doing really shit this go. Okay, the computer controlled player dealt with that warlock, so yeah, we have another double score dungeon. I've also got an extra life, which for some reason means this, yeah, the jarring chord there stays even longer. Now I don't mind this level, it's not too difficult. You've got a nice big open space, as I totally fuck it up, in which to shoot the enemies. Oh, This is one of the worst goes I've had of this game for fucking ages. Back in the day, I used to be pretty good at this. But yeah, it has been a while and I am now rather rusty. I didn't mean to do that. So again, we've got the Warlock. And as you've just seen, you will get points if you shoot the computer-controlled second player in the area. But you don't really want to do that because he will help you, obviously, to clear out each level. There's plenty of them all hanging around here. I think, yeah, computer-controlled player has... Oh no, he's not lost all his lives. He's still hanging around. But now he's on his last life. There we go. So again, double score because we got the Warlock. So we're into Dungeon 6. This is usually as far as I get these days. Back in the day, I could get way past here. I could get to about Dungeon 9 or 10. But yeah, not now. Oh, what was that? I think, okay, I've got one life left, but, there we go. The other, computer-controlled player was already out. 23,800. That is around the sort of average for me. I just cannot get past Dungeon 6 for whatever reason.
Wizard, magic Wizard of Wor.
Yes.
Wizard, magic Wizard of Wor.
Yeah, he's not very good at singing, this one. So you're off to see the magic Wizard of Wor. Ha 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 ha. Alright, okay, here we go. Now, when this game came out, it wasn't a big success. Why? I don't really know. I can think of a few possible ideas. Did that fucker shoot me? I didn't think they fired on level 1. Yeah, so I can think of a few ideas. The first being that the name of the game, and it made people think that it was going to be all, you know, like fantasy role-playing, you know, wizards and what have you. In fact, it isn't. It is out and out sci-fi. You can tell from the look of, well, you and the computer-controlled player. I am doing really shit this game. They both look like a sort of hybrid of, you know, 1930s Flash Gordon serial sci-fi effects and, I don't know, some sort of guitarist from a 1970s glam rock band or something. It looks a bit like Alvin Stardust or, dare I say it, fucking Gary Glitter. So yeah, it's an unusual look, to put it mildly, but yeah, it does make it sci-fi, which is what everyone wanted then. You know, they didn't really like the idea of it being wizards and what have you. So I think the title did put a lot of people off. If you ignore the title though, you see that this is a fucking great game. Even if it is fucking difficult, it is not easy in the slightest. This game is really hard. And you look at it, as we get another double score dungeon, you look at it and you think, oh, it looks fucking easy, you know, just walking around this maze, shooting at the monsters, which are also stuck in the maze. Yeah, well, yes, that is a very general idea of what you are doing in the game, but the game is not easy, not in the slightest. And I am doing fucking rubbish again. Right, there we go. That's what I was hoping I could get that warlock quickly. So we are into another double score dungeon, and I think it's dungeon 5, yeah. So, well, the way I've been playing, there's no way I'm getting, well, if I do get off this one, I'm certainly not going to be making it to dungeon 6. I'm not getting through dungeon 6. Right. Oh, you fuck! Oh, I've got one life left and fucking completely wasted it. That was a dreadful go. Didn't even make it to dungeon 6 that time. 17,700 is not a good score. If I don't get to at least 20,000, then yeah, I've done awful. And that's these days. Yes, another coin for my treasure chest. Anyway, let's get another game underway then, and let's get the review underway. In terms of visuals, yes, okay, the visuals are not fantastic, but I mean, bear in mind, this game came out, oh, you cunt, get out of the fucking way. This game came out in 1980, the same year as Berzerk, and okay, I do like the game, but it is not as good as Berzerk. But certainly as far as the visuals go, it is a lot better than Berzerk. So it looks like that, yeah, so he's almost stopped. There we go. So yeah, visually superior to Berzerk, even if the gameplay isn't quite as good. Just because I don't think the gameplay is as good though, does not mean that I do not think this is a good game. I do think this is a good game. I think it's a fucking superb game. Audio, you can certainly tell that this is from the same people who brought you Gorf, because very heavy on the audio and visual effects. There we go. I'm doing a lot better this time. So we've got a double score dungeon this time, dungeon 3. Don't know if I actually got any of those. Oh, get out of the fucking way! Alright, I think this is the last one before the warlock appears. He's now really speeding up. There we go. Right, the warlock has gone the wrong way. He's going to escape. So, right. Oh! And then a Wizard of Wor turned up and he escaped as well. You never know when the Wizard of Wor is actually going to show up. It is almost random, except it's very rare, which is why I wasn't expecting it this time, that he will show up in the first 3 levels. So for him to finally, you know, to actually make an appearance on, for him to make an appearance in level 3, I think it was. It wasn't in. No, this, yeah, it was level 3. Yeah, this is the 4th. Fuck yeah! I got off to a great start, and now I am fuck all nowhere. Oh, so I got that cunt. Out that one. There we go. Now, computer control player is already out, which is a pain in the arse. Obviously, if you're playing 2-player, it is 2 players simultaneous. 1980, this must be one of the first, if not the first, games to actually offer you simultaneous 2-player. This is going, yeah, this is another shit go. I haven't even reached 17,000. Yeah, walk straight into that.
Find me the Wizard of Wor.
Anyway, let's get one last game underway. Right, so I'll cover graphics. I say they are a bit on the big side, but I think they look fine. I think they're more than fine. 1980, these visuals are fucking great. The audio, the music is a bit, but you know, it works. There he is. Right. How the fuck could I miss that? Yeah, the music is so-so, but you know, again, it works. The sound effects, I think, are fucking superb. They really work. I mean, they are. Oh, cunt.
Warrior, while you develop, we develop.
So, yeah, right. Sound effects, fucking great. Visual effects are also pretty good. I mean, these very heavy video visual effects there, which do remind me somewhat of, like, you know, using Jarvis title. You think this could be something like Robotron or Defender with how over the top the visuals are. Oh, okay, right on. Right, and then the gameplay. The gameplay is fucking fantastic. I've been a fan of this since 1980. So, you know, I've been a fan of this game for nearly 40 years. So it probably means that I can't be very impartial when it comes to the score, because yeah, I just love the fucking game. Have done from the word go. Yeah, okay, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to go through that the gateway. Oh, I thought I might have just got him before he fired, but no. Right, get out of. He keeps getting in the fucking way. Anyway, we've got the double score, so because the Warlock was hit.
Warlock will through the door. Hit you.
Alright, so there's another one very close to me here. There he is. And now they're starting to really speed up. Doing okay so far. There we go. Now just the Warlock left. I'm going to have to rely on the other one to take him out. He fucking got away. So now we're on to Dungeon 6, and I've got a decent amount of lives left. Can I actually get past Dungeon 6 on my last go? Oh, fuck me, that was close. See, they are now moving so fast. I need absolutely lightning reactions, and I haven't got them. Not anymore. I'm down to just 2 lives. Alright, one. The other one is close, but yeah, there he is. There we go. Right, Warlock time. Ah, missed him. Cunt. But we are now on to Dungeon 7. And yeah, now the speed that these fuckers go. I'll consider myself doing well if I can shoot one. There we go, I've got one. There we go. Well, Dungeon 7 for me, yeah, great. So there we are, that is Wizard of Wor then, the Midway coin-op game from 1980. I'm a huge fan, I have been right from the start. I score this 9.5 out of 10. And yeah, it's very likely that that is a very biased score. I don't give a shit. I love the game, always have done, always will do. So there we go. Wizard of Wor, the Midway coin-op game. 9.5 out of 10. Just absolutely fantastic, a fantastic shooter. And if you've not played it before, you've got to play it now. Simple as that. You've got to check it out. It's fantastic. That brings this review to an end, and we'll see you on the next one.